It's Week 7 of the National Football League. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' leader at quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Raiders and the Jets, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And they had it easy last week. They jumped out to an early lead and then put it on cruise control from there.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games. And off we go from Las Vegas. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
Ward throwing to start the drive. He's got Lewis. Finding space at the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll find Metcalf. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now the first carry here for the running back. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Right back to him on first down. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a handoff as they run left side. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. Now they try the right side here. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he is trying to get to the marker. So, Charles, they wanted 7 on that opening drive. They didn't want to settle for a field goal.
Felt like a tone setter. You know, that's what they were looking for because a lot of teams, they'll march it downfield, and when they kick the field goal, it almost feels disappointing, doesn't it? You have a nice drive. I think this team decided, guess what? No matter what, we're going for the 6, trying to put those points on the board and set them back on their heels.
But unfortunately, that mentality did not work out.
We played the Jets in the AFC Championship game last year. Beat them.
Throwing Jones.
That's the safety.
And he's got
Let's go.
down. He backs
Let's
up
go.
into the end zone, and this is going to wind up up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
The Raiders offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. He's across midfield. Now inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll start on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Jones. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete. It's Malachi Corley. And he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Back to throw. Jones. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. We're taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 14 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
And simply put, partner, we're witnessing one of the best offensive players in the league so far this season. What he's been doing has him 2nd in rushing across the NFL, and the top spot is clearly in sight. He's confident. His blockers are confident. He's having a heck of a year.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the front.
Still got Devontae Adams, I see.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Devontae Adams. 27 yards. And the Jets are back within a score. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is down to 2.
Good for now.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Raiders' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but it's fair to say this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They'll get this one into the hands of Lewis.
They left him to break that track and open another team.
Short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Through one quarter, 9-7 our score. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Looking to throw. Ward. Complete. This is Lewis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And he rifles one incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Ward. That's complete into the hands of Myers. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Again, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down and close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw.
That's a safety. 2nd one.
It's a 2nd safety in this ball game. And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now.
Yeah. Oh. It didn't go out of bounds.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
I'll take it.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a handoff looking right. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Back to throw. Ward. Over the middle, complete. It's Lewis. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Looking to throw. Ward. Over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. An agile move and a nice gain, then dropped at the 25-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Hands it off out of the gun.
Yeah.
He will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a very good clip.
And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets gets him down to about the 4-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And bulldozing his way through. And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Jones throwing to start the drive. Able to complete this one to Tyler Cobb. And it's across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
His throw incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught.
That's a very good one.
They sack him back.
Get down on the ground.
Field strike. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And that will be incomplete.
Goddard don't want to guard
Lucci, though. Dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. Ward.
Ooh.
And now a fumble.
Oh, he fumbled.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Pressure
applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on 2nd and long. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Operating from the gun, Jones. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out.
Missed it. Let's go.
This is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up a great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 4. He finds his man complete. It's Lewis. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Come on, hurry up, come on.
Looking to throw. Moore. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 7. Out to his left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No shortage of impressive moments for him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Ward. This will be caught just inside the 10. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. So we have reached halftime here in Vegas with the Raiders on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll start by heading out west to Glendale, Arizona. And it's the Chargers who have the lead with that game getting close to halftime. Justin Herbert with 2 touchdown passes. From there, we head up to the Pacific Northwest. Check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. 2 touchdown passes there for Bo Nix. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they were winners in that ball game as they beat the visiting Washington Commanders. Dak Prescott leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. Both teams making their final adjustments before we get started once again. And for the call of the second half, let's send you back out to Allegiant Stadium and Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Jets offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. The New York offense taking over for their next
Doing
possession.
the 81 yards
In
to
the
the
first half,
outside.
they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack
Do
against
that again, man.
it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
That's a good.
Losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw. Jones. That one taken in by Corley.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
Oh, this will be incomplete.
Funny.
Rush gets home just as he was letting
They're
that
kicking a field goal. They desperate for points.
Instead, it's 4th down.
Missed the last one. Yeah, missed that one too. Same thing. It doinked off the same side, left side.
Back, it's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Short throw caught by Bowers. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Back to throw. Ward. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down. Now they try the right side here. And he works past the 30, almost to the 25.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Looking to throw. Ward. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
The Kings gotta be these.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Back to throw. Ward dancing to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
In motion right is Wilson. They'll look to throw here on first down.
They'll set up the screen for Ball.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. And that's complete to Adams. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. In motion right, that's Wilson.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Paul on to give up the middle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. He finds his man complete. It's Hudson. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Patrick Ricard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Check my receivers out.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
That completes it again to Metcalf.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with a lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Up the middle they go. Milton.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, they'll try and pick it up with a counter. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. Ward. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Ward. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Looking to throw.
Bowers.
Ward. And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So that was a 13-play drive in total. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones over the middle and complete to Wilson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones going right back to Wilson. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Still on his feet. Garrett Wilson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
All right, bet. I was trying to spare him. Nah, fuck all that.
Wilson, 62 yards. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, not giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to them.
With the same plays, ain't got no defense.
Gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He'll find Metcalf. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Ward forced out. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Now this offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw. Jones. He finds his man complete. It's Hudson. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Operating from the gun. Jones. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
I'm tired of the Jets. You give up. Lay down. They're not going to win.
Toe to the leather on that one. Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
He has been arguably the league's best receiver here in the first half of the year. And to that point, he's now gone over 1,000 yards receiving with a healthy portion of the season still yet to be played.
I get 2,000 yards receiving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And now here's a carry heading left. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Flowers.
And he's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Flowers,
a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
and the Raiders tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter.
So we got truck speed.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Being chased out left. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
As we
Are they
prepare
gonna
for
hit
these games,
balls?
we've noticed
Okay.
offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on two-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be
About
aggressive
to
on
about to
two-point
take a
tries.
shot
They want
downfield.
to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing Jones. Raiders have got him. Christian Wilkins able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
I could get a turnover.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. Open man here is Conklin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And he comes back with 1 complete. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Now Jones. 1 last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Las Vegas, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they dropped just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Wheatley, he's been playing now. Got some championships today. We'll see what happens. I got Notre Dame winning it. Somebody's hurt. Who's hurt? Buffalo. This is gonna be a tough game. Feel bad for Lamar Jackson, man. He should be playing in the next round, man. But Mark Andrews fucked it up dropping the ball, man. All you had to do is catch it. You wide open. Catch it. You can't catch a wide open pass? What you win the NFL for? Come on now. Real talk. I bet. I could get Scatterboo, 2 touchdowns. Boost them up a little bit. Against guy who's physically can break tackles. I might get him the clear visor because Ken Scott Booth wear a clear visor. I just gave him a dark visor because it looks better. You know, he's just at it overall. And I'm taller than Ken Scatterboo. Shit, he's only 5'9". So I'm 6 foot. Yeah. So it's Monday night. We're gonna wear the whatchamacallit, Color Rush.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' creative quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Raiders and the Bills under the lights on Monday night.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end you doesn't happen without you, and we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it...
I think about getting running back and free agency, but Jenkins gonna be back soon. I think he got one more week. He's out. So I just ride it out with Cam Scatterby. Let Cam Scatterby do his thing. I have a good feeling he's gonna he's gonna start getting going. He had a 100-yard game last game. And Ward, the Warden.
By the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Some weeks, Mike, it just seems
An
like you just
MVP. That's
can't
an MVP
do
right there.
anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way, and that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
With Lucci going too, and Bowers. You keep DK Metcalf.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll drop to throw.
He kills.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Right back to him. We're going right back to him.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll go right back to Myers. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And he'll go down.
I'm about to go right back to Jacoby Myers.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes it.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown number 9 for the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start
one hand.
for
He's
this
making
offense.
one-handers every catch pretty much. He's going off against the Dolphins.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Allen.
Oh, should have been a big, dude. Catch him.
Now inside the 25.
Oh.
And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Let's go.
And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable
the best
target.
tight end in the game, bro.
But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a short pickup past the 25. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll motion over Samuel. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Buffalo. From the gun, Josh Allen. taken in by Shakir. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's taken in. It's and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Allen on 3rd down.
Oh, that should have been a pick. Oh, he threw it right over his head.
He is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing again. It's Allen.
Oh.
High throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. He is in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
Oh, good throw.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to be 3rd down. Back to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. They're called in at the 2. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal.
Already.
They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Vegas. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Now Allen. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel.
Come on, man. Make the tackle.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. Here's Allen. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And the Bills are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line. Now Allen. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
A 5-yard loss leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. Allen. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. And this one is blocked. Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Taron Johnson up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's going to run it. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense. Automatic 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Carlson now for the extra point.
That block extra point helped us. Now we up 8.
And the Raiders are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense and Keon Coleman set to get back to work. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Now Allen on 1st down. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen.
Man, still fucking throwing this shit in tight coverage, bro. Come on now. Hopefully this don't get picked. I trust my corners. All you gotta do, Josh Allen gets wrong and this shit pick going the other way.
Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Again, it's Allen to the air. And he will get into the end zone. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills move back to within 1. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Raiders offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the 1st half, it's resulted in a big play. That is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll air one out.
Let's go.
He's got it.
Let's go.
And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Metcalf left side. He's got it.
Come on.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job last through with their assignment. And he had no choice but to throw it away.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, where you see the final score there. Nick Chubb, a touchdown run in the victory.
Baltimore for 49 points, 49-43 yards. No defense in that game.
And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Desmond Ridder, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore and check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Lamar Jackson, 3 touchdown passes as his guys stay unbeaten on the year.
Baltimore still undefeated. We don't play Baltimore. Shit, I wish we did. Gotta clean up some shit though.
Through their final adjustments, it's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Samuel, going to see what he can do. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently second in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. They'll motion over Samuel. On first down, it's Allen. He gets it to Samuel, left side. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Allen will throw. He's going to keep it himself. Roll forward. You can beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17. At the Raiders' 46-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen.
Let's go.
That's going to be
Good hit.
Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
3rd down and 17.
They'll motion over Samuel. Now Allen facing 3rd and long.
Let's go, Derek Wood. Where you going, Josh Allen?
And down he
go.
goes.
A loss of 9. Brings up 4th
Had to make adjustments on defense.
The Bills bringing on the punt team. This fielded at the 3. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty.
Scott
to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. They're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they...
Bruh. Keep the ball on the ground. I might go to Bowers, though.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. That's complete to Metcalf. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Back to the air one more time. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. And he has been terrific all year running the football. You see the numbers for the season, now up over 500 yards on the ground. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he fumbled it. Come on, hold on to the ball.
And the defense has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing
really
for 6.
Great job with his legs. On the move for 15 and moving the chains with a first down.
It's the combination of size and speed that really differentiates Josh Allen from the rest of the quarterbacks in the league. So it makes a lot of sense that they're going to get the ball in his hands as often as possible. And we just saw why there.
He'll find his running back, Cook. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
There you go, contact.
Here's Allen to throw. A short throw caught by Kincaid. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. Allen to throw. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end.
Hurt us, man, because we was about to go up double digits.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll run with Cook. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Brings up second and 11 at the 41-yard line.
They'll motion over Samuel. Here's Allen.
That's a big should have been.
Too strong that side. The ball batted away and incomplete. Big play coming up. This is third down. Now Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Another Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Allen. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Big kid.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like
that one. Taken in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
They need to just go away for them getting tired of the Bills.
After that
I need to go back to my ritual going for 2.
Trying to kick it back the other way. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Madden. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves the...
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Still up, though.
Picked off by Matt Milano.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The Bills' offense ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, you dial in the right pressure at the right time, Mike. Sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now it's Allen.
That's big.
Take a shot down the field.
Let's go. Nate Hobbs.
To the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Nate.
Like I said, he keep trying to test my corners.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get
Shit
off
was
the
huge.
field.
You needed that.
That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw.
1st down.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Yeah, 3,000 yards for the season.
Right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Metcalf with the
right there.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half.
Got to reconnect.
Slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
Oh.
The ball comes out.
The play hard here and ready to be by the ball.
One of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Now they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. Now on third and they'll try and throw for it.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush.
I thought I caught a bonehead play. I shouldn't have called that play.
On downs. They'll motion over Samuel. They'll throw on first down with Allen.
Good hit. Yeah.
Here's second down and 3. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an
still got time no matter what.
Here's Allen to throw. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next
2 timeouts will be all right.
And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they've just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
Oh, Scottaboo. Oh, dancing too much.
He'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. He's going to air one out.
Fuck.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, Bowers.
Could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Oh, wow. Then they let him get the fucking 1st down. That's the Buffalo, man. Still in 1st place, though. Denver's right behind us, though, 6 and 2. We got 11-6. Seattle should win that game. They're 7 in points per game, 9th in passing, 9th in rushing, 30th in opposing opponents. Opposing passing yards are 26. Opposing rushing are 11th. I think Genty's back. Yeah, he's back. Then I got ball hawk and safety. Just run support. Hybrid. I think hybrid is the ball hawk. This dude's good. That's why I haven't seen him before. If he's good, if they ran around. There's Jair Hill. Yeah, I need to get a running back from the draft. That's 6'7". Yeah. Trying to finish the season. I'll be back on later though. Got Seattle next. Then the Chargers. Then we on the bye week. Buffalo needed that again. They trying to stay alive. In the AFC East, they're like the 11th seed right now. That city ain't looking too good. They 4-3. They third in the AFC West. Chargers dead last. Denver's like our only competition right now, really. I mean, the Chiefs beat me, but it was a fluky win and shit. I was just playing sloppy as far as defense, making just because I could have beaten. They got the ball last. Oh, the Brown got hurt. Like he said, Darwin couldn't stop turning it over in today's loss, allowing the Packers defense to intercept him 3 times. Yeah, Buffalo won't do that again now. I hope they make the playoffs so we can play them again. I'll get my leg back. I'll start DK back at this. And he's playing against his old team, too. Get Jacoby Myers going, too. Charles Kelsey only got 81 speed, 82 size. He's getting older, though. Should have played like Bryce Owens. I should have played him over Kelsey, but Kelsey's the vet. He's still Kelsey, you know what I'm saying? So it's Kelsey and Bowers, and then I'll let Kelsey start the game. Genty's back and shit. That helps because I only had one running back. Need a fullback. Hold on, I need to go get a fullback. Isaiah Gerardo. And he got 95 speed though. 93 acceleration, 84 agility, 89 carrying, 86 ball carrying vision. Right tackle. Alvin Kamara is a free agent. I'll take Gerardo though, just because of his speed. We need that. I'll turn the cap off, man, so it don't matter. Need a fullback though. We got a fullback on our practice squad. I got Milton at fullback right now. He's really a running back though. He's an 80, but then he's an 80 overall though. He's already better than Scott above. Genty. That's gonna be good. He's on 27. Ryan Clark said Cam Scottabos a one trick pony. Yeah, he didn't have a really good game. I mean, shit, Buffalo, we got into a shootout. I should have been running the ball more, but I should have ran the ball more because if I would have ran the ball more, we would have been able to burn clock more. But I was trying to win the game. I was just throwing the ball deep. But yeah, I'll be back on later on. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy, Joe Vinci TV. And I'm out. That boy Lucci killing it, though. 12,036 with 11